Yo, what is up, guys? It is Angel coming back at you with another awesome review. And today we got the Mcfarlane DC Christian Bale Batman from the Dark Knight trilogies. And honestly, I've had this previous Batman, the non-platinum version that came with like the Bane wave. And I really loved the figure, but I did end up selling it. I'm not the biggest Mcfarlane collector, but I do think they make the best DC figures as of now. I really don't enjoy that they're 7 inches, but what are you going to do? I still think that he makes some good figures, and I'm not going to hate on everything. But at the end of the day, you're probably wondering how I got this, and I got this at Target. If you do want this released literally today, February 23rd, the day that I picked this up. And yeah, go to your Target, give them the DPCI that I believe is for the Batman v Superman Ben Affleck Batman. And they might have a few in the back, or maybe they're out on the floor, but apparently each Target is getting 1 platinum. So if you really want it, you're going to have to go out of your way to get it, which sucks. And I just got lucky. There was a Target on the way home, and I stopped there, and they happened to have it. So here's the box. It's a little strange. The bottom is kind of longer than usual. This is a bigger box than usual, I think. Or maybe I'm tripping. But anyways, here's the front of the box. The side of the box, nothing really too fancy. The back of the box, I love this artwork. This is sick. Very cool, you know, very inbox collector friendly. And the front, you've already seen this figure before, but the cape is what we're all waiting to see. So let's get him out and you guys can see what's going on. And here we have the Dark Knight out of his box prison. And I have to say, this is a great figure. I've already had it and I've already sold it. But after it now having the soft goods wired cape, it definitely excels the figure a lot. For $19.99, you can't beat it. And it's a very unfortunate thing that this guy is a platinum edition. You really have to go out of your way to get it. But quality of the cape, man. This is awesome for 20 bucks. Like, this is a custom cape, something you'd probably have to pay 30 bucks for to get from some customizer. So it's nice that it already has it. I don't know if this is Mcfarlane's way of testing it and dipping their toes in the water to wired capes potentially, but if this is what it takes, it sucks, but I like it and I hope they continue to prosper in the wired cape stuff. But still, it's really annoying that he's making these awesome figures. Platinums, like, come on, guys. It's just so bittersweet. I don't know if it's like a setup for a potential re-release. That way when he does, we're like, oh my God, it was a platinum. Now we have it. And we go crazy for it in the future. Maybe that's what Mcfarlane's doing. You know, it's all marketing and money. That's all it is at the end of the day, which sucks. But as a figure, I think he's awesome. He is very gray. But, you know, this is under a bright light, so he looks super gray under the light. When you don't have him in this crazy, you know, light, in natural lighting, he doesn't look this gray. But detail-wise, he's fantastic. Covered from head to toe, and his back is covered in detail as well, as you can see here. But the cape, man, it's this, like, silky material. It feels, like, sturdy. Like, it holds itself very well. There's only a wire on the left and the right side. So that kind of sucks because, you know, you can't really pose it as much as you would like. It kind of just sits there in these positions and then kind of flims down in the middle. So if it had a wire in the middle, it'd probably be perfect. But, you know, it's a work in progress. So you can get it to look really cool in these certain poses that you want it. I wouldn't say every pose, but, you know, like a falling down kind of pose, that's fine. He's gonna be coming down, you know, like an open dramatic wind pose, sure, but it's not gonna do everything you want it to. But I still think, like, it still holds itself up pretty well. And I love the way it glistens in the light. Man, this is going to be a figure people are going to want really bad. Christian Bale is a big, big Batman in all of our lives. So that really is very annoying. But, you know, knowing toy companies, I don't think this is going to be a platinum forever. They're probably going to re-release it again. But we got a stand here that is included with it for accessories. So that's nice of them to include that. And then a card, which I don't care for. I don't want a card, Mcfarlane. I want like a comic book. This is a bad example because this is a movie character, but they release a lot of comic characters. We want comic books. Bring us comic books. You know, you do it for page punchers. Let's get it for the regular figures too. This is the bio, if you want to read that. And yeah, figure-wise, you've seen this before, and I hate to do it again, but I'm going to go through the articulation real quick. Kind of show you what's going on. This was a great Batman when they first released it, and it still holds up today. It did have QC errors in the past with the arms popping off. In this future re-release right here, that's not a problem. But yeah, articulation-wise, he looks down that much, looks up that much. Arms go T-pose. Rotation at the upper bicep, double jointed elbows. Mcfarlane, figures joints are stiff, which is annoying. And then there is a butterfly joint in the shoulder, so you can do, reach across pretty well. Rotation at the wrist, 360 degrees, and then a little side-to-side action. Pretty good diaphragm joint, so you can get some awesome, it leans back way more than it leans forward, but whatever. And then there's a lower waist joint as well. You can tell this figure can do some pretty good poses if you get it right. It can go out, probably could do the splits, but this rubber piece kind of scares me. I feel like it's going to rip. Can go up. The leg can go up. There's like an internal rotation at the thigh, and then double jointed pinned knees, and then forward or backward and forward ankle rocker, and then it can rotate at the top of the ankle. I like that. I think that's a great idea. It looks nice. They got better with this weird joint they have had, and it looks a lot better. It looks more natural. And then foot joint as well. So yeah, Mcfarlane, it's so funny and ironic to me. They have so much articulation, but I don't know if it's the way they cut it or the plastic they use, but they have all this articulation in the figure that can't be put to 100% use. You know what I mean? Like, it's there. They got the foot joint, they got the diaphragm, but for some reason, these figures just can't pose that great. Maybe it's the crotch piece. But I love the figure. I think it's a fantastic figure. I'm sorry that it's a platinum, guys. We definitely deserve this to be a regular release. I'm going to do a little size comparison. That way you can see what he looks like with your other figures if you haven't already got a Christian Bale Batman. On the left here, we have the SDCC exclusive Nightfall Batman, looking pretty cool. And then on the right here, we have the Mcfarlane Walmart exclusive Black Lightning, which is also another figure I like. Yeah, Mcfarlane has a habit of making these great figures hard to get. I don't know why, but to me, it feels like he's catering towards extreme collectors, which is definitely what he's doing. You feel like you have to be on your toes with his figures. You feel like you have to know every move, every drop, which is not as, not very similar to Marvel Legends. Those you can get fairly easy if you just kind of stay up, to date with it casually. These ones, you're like, all right, I got to know the exact date. I got to know where to go. So that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. And then speaking of Marvel Legends, we have the SDCC exclusive 2-pack Deadpool. My favorite Marvel Legends, right now. I love Deadpool. And then for funsies, we have the Mafex Carnage on the right. So he's still big. These 7-inch figures are tall. Some of Mcfarlane's figures will fit with the 6-inch line if it's a big character already. But yeah, they're tall. I still think they're great figures though. Yeah, guys, so at the end of the day, this is honestly really annoying because I love this figure. This is a lot of fun, and you don't have to break the bank to get it unless you pay resale and you have to get the scalper prices. But as a figure by itself, Platinum Edition aside, this is a great figure. I love it. They killed it. This is the best Dark Knight figure we're probably ever going to get. And it sucks that the one with the awesome wired cape, which I think is pretty sick and definitely killer for 1999. Yeah, it's just a bittersweet thing. But thank you guys for watching. I'm not even going to rate this figure. That's up to you guys. And I just think it's a good figure. I've already had it. If you want to check out my first review of the Dark Knight figure, go ahead and look on my channel. I think I did a short. I don't think I did a long video. But yeah, man, great figure. Hope you guys enjoy my video. If you like action figure stuff, action figure videos, talking about action figures, please follow me. Subscribe. I have my TikTok posted at the front of the video in my intro, and my Instagram where I post like toy shorts and, you know, post like toy photography. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. And like I said already, please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And comment down below letting me know what you think of the figure and letting me know what you think of this whole crazy fiasco for these Mcfarlane figures. Peace. Have an amazing day, guys. Deuces.